Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, and today we're prescribing a heavy dose of it. We're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of sports, but not the kind with screaming coaches and last-second shots. No, we're talking about the side that makes you spit out your drink, the kind of moments that make you wonder, did that really just happen? Get ready to witness the top 10 funniest sports moments ever caught on camera. Buckle up because you're not ready for this jelly. Let's dive right in. Picture this. It's halftime at a packed basketball game, the crowd's buzzing, the cheerleaders are doing their thing, the energy in the stadium is electric. Everyone's on the edge of their seats, waiting for the next big moment. And then, out comes the home team's mascot, a giant fuzzy bear. The crowd erupts in cheers as the bear makes his grand entrance, waving to the fans and hyping up the atmosphere. This bear, he's got moves, he's breakdancing, he's moonwalking, showing off his impressive dance skills. The crowd is eating it up, cheering louder with every spin and slide. He's practically doing the Macarena on the court, and the audience can't get enough. It's a performance for the ages, and everyone is loving every second of it. The crowd is loving it. But then, disaster strikes. Just as the bear is about to pull off his most daring move yet, the unthinkable happens. As our furry friend attempts a grand finale, a triple axel I think it was, his giant fluffy feet get tangled, and I mean tangled. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck. He goes down, folks, harder than a sack of potatoes in a pie-eating contest. The fall is spectacular, and you can almost feel the impact from the stands. The crowd gasps, silence falls, and then, laughter. Utter, glorious laughter. It's the kind of moment that you know will be talked about for years to come. The poor bear, he's flat on his back, his legs sticking straight up in the air, looking like a furry, overturned turtle. It's both hilarious and heartbreaking at the same time. He tries to play it cool, of course, gives a little wave, but it's too late. The damage is done and the moment is etched in everyone's memory. The damage is done and the internet will never forget. The clip goes viral, becoming an instant classic in the annals of sports bloopers. The bear's fall is immortalized, a reminder that even in the midst of glory, gravity always has the last laugh. Ah, golf. The sport of gentlemen, of pristine greens and the quiet rustle of the wind through the trees. It's a place where the loudest sound is usually the crack of a well-hit ball or the soft murmur of polite conversation, and even quieter whispers. Well, not today. Today, the tranquility of the course is about to be shattered in the most unexpected way. Today, we're talking about the time a golf cart went rogue. Yes, you heard that right. A golf cart, usually the epitome of slow and steady, decided to go on a wild adventure. It all started innocently enough, a couple of golfers cruising down the fairway, probably discussing their handicaps or whatever it is golfers talk about. They were enjoying a beautiful day, completely unaware of the chaos about to unfold. But then, a rogue golf ball comes flying out of nowhere, bouncing off a tree with a loud thwack, ricocheting off a spectator's head, causing a moment of stunned silence and landing directly on the gas pedal of our unsuspecting golf cart. The cart, as if possessed by some mischievous spirit, roared to life. And boom! It's like someone lit a firecracker under that thing. The cart shot forward with a burst of speed that no one saw coming. The cart takes off like a bat out of you-know-where, zigging and zagging across the green, narrowly missing trees and bunkers, leaving a trail of bewildered golfers in its wake. They watched in disbelief, their peaceful game turned into a scene of utter chaos, and terrified geese scattering in all directions, honking in protest as they fled the rampaging cart. The golfers, bless their hearts, are clinging on for dear life, their knuckles white as they try to regain control, their faces a mixture of terror and amusement. It's a sight to behold, a blend of fear and hilarity that you couldn't script if you tried. It's like a scene straight out of Benny Hill, only with more Argyle and less slapstick. The golf course, usually a place of calm and order, had turned into a stage for one of the funniest, most unexpected moments in golf history. Okay, soccer fans, you know this one? It's that heart-stopping moment that makes you jump out of your seat, whether you're in the stadium or watching from home. It's the moment that separates the pros from the, well, not-so-pros. The kind of moment that makes you question everything you know about the game. We're talking about the open goal miss. Yes, that dreaded, almost unbelievable miss that leaves everyone scratching their heads. You know the drill, the striker weaves through defenders like a caffeinated cheetah, showing off skills that make you think, this is it, this is the moment. The goalie's down for the count, sprawled out on the ground, completely out of the play. The net is wide open, it's a sure thing. The crowd holds its breath, ready to erupt in celebration. And then, they kick it over the crossbar. The ball sails high, defying all expectations. I'm not talking about a near miss, folks. Not one of those almost had it moments. I'm talking about a shot so bad, it could have taken out a flock of pigeons flying over the stadium. It's the kind of miss that becomes legendary for all the wrong reasons. The look on the player's face is priceless. A mixture of disbelief, embarrassment, and maybe a touch of, did I really just do that? It's a moment frozen in time. The commentators, they try to be polite, offering explanations and excuses, but you can hear the stifled laughter in their voices. And the internet? Oh, the internet never lets it go. Oh, the internet has a field day with this one. Social media lights up with reactions, comments, and endless jokes. Memes, GIFs, you name it, they flood the timelines, capturing the moment from every possible angle. It's a symphony of schadenfreude. Everyone gets in on the joke, and the player becomes an unwitting star of the latest viral sensation. Basketball, it's a game of skill, strategy, and occasionally, sheer, unadulterated confusion. And there's no better example of this than the time a player, in the heat of the moment, forgot which way he was going. Imagine this, the clock's ticking down, the score is tied, tensions are high. Our hero, let's call him Steve, steals the ball, dribbles down the court, he's got a clear shot, and he shoots. The crowd goes wild, but wait a minute, something's not right. Steve's teammates are staring at him with a mixture of amusement and horror. And the opposing team? They're cheering like they just won the championship. That's right, folks, Steve, in all his glory, just scored a perfect three-pointer for the other team. The look on his face is priceless, a mix of, what did I just do? And can we just pretend that didn't happen? Tennis, it's a game of precision, grace, and occasionally, temper tantrums that would make a toddler proud. And no one throws a tantrum quite like a tennis player who just lost a point because their perfectly placed drop shot was ruled out by a millimeter. We've all been there, right? But this was next level. We're talking racket throwing, foot stomping, line judge glaring, the whole shebang. The umpire, bless his heart, tries to maintain order, but it's like trying to reason with a hurricane wearing a sweatband. The crowd, they're eating it up, of course, because nothing says entertainment like watching a grown adult throw a hissy fit over a fuzzy yellow ball. Baseball, it's America's pastime, a game of strategy, skill, and occasionally tripping over your own 2 feet. And that's exactly what happened to one unfortunate player who, in his haste to score the winning run, forgot how to run. Picture this. Bottom of the 9th, base is loaded, 2 outs, the crowd's on the edge of their seats. The batter connects, it's a line drive into the outfield, the runner on third takes off, he rounds third base, he's heading home, victory is in sight. And then, he trips. Not a stumble, not a misstep, but a full-on faceplant dirt-eating trip. The crowd gasps, the announcers go silent, and the runner, well, he's lying there in a cloud of dust, wondering what just happened. Hockey, it's a game of speed, skill, and occasionally, getting stuck in the net. That's right, you heard me correctly. It all started with a mad scramble for the puck in front of the net. Players were crashing, sticks were flying, and in the midst of all the chaos, one player, let's call him Bob, ended up in a rather compromising position. Bob, you see, had somehow managed to wedge himself headfirst into the net, his legs flailing in the air like a beached whale. The crowd roared with laughter, the commentators could barely contain themselves, and Bob's teammates? Well, they were too busy trying to catch their breath from laughing to help him out. Football, a game of strength, strategy, and occasionally fumbling the ball in the most ridiculous ways imaginable. We're talking fumbles so bad, they'd make a wet bar of soap look like a prize-winning juggling act. Like the time a running back, with a clear path to the end zone, tripped over his own shoelace and launched the ball into the stands. Or the time a quarterback, under absolutely no pressure whatsoever, threw the ball backwards, directly into the arms of a confused water boy. Cheerleading, it's a world of high-flying stunts, synchronized routines, and occasionally, gravity-defying falls. We're talking about the kind of falls that make you wince, cringe, and then laugh uncontrollably because hey, at least they landed on something soft. Hopefully. Like the time a cheerleader, perched precariously at the top of a 5-person pyramid, lost her balance and went tumbling down, taking out the entire pyramid like a set of human dominoes. Marathons, they're the ultimate test of endurance, determination, and occasionally, a good sense of direction. But sometimes even the most seasoned marathon runner can take a wrong turn and end up in a situation that's more Alice in Wonderland than athletic achievement. Like the time a runner, miles into a marathon, got distracted by a shiny object, a rogue disco ball perhaps, and veered off course, ending up in a children's birthday party, much to the amusement of the partygoers and the utter bewilderment of the clown making balloon animals. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these hilarious sports moments, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun content. And hey, if you've got any funny sports moments of your own, share them in the comments below. We could all use a good laugh. See you next time.